Hello. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Monday Night Media.
That's right.
Yeah, we're here. We're ready
It's
to go.
Monday, and we're married with media.
We are.
I even have on our merch tonight.
Oh my goodness! I've got on our Gremlins merch.
And look, it's short sleeves because I'm hot.
Wow, you are.
And more.
You are, baby. That's
more than
sure.
one way. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we actually went outside for a walk, and then I came in and did my normal walk on the treadmill, and so I'm still hot. I'm still heated. So
it happens. Yeah, and we did. Speaking of married, we did just celebrate 16 years of marriage.
We did
this past Friday, so that's pretty cool.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary again. We're only 4 years away from 20. What's 20? It's like
it's crazy.
The golden anniversary or something. Aren't there like certain things that you're supposed to get each other on anniversaries?
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, we've never done that.
No.
But we're here tonight to talk about movie news and entertainment topics. We've got a lot of them.
There are a lot.
You found like 80 topics to get into tonight.
I know.
Lots of movie news. There was a lot of stuff that dropped though.
School's out for the summer.
School's out for forever.
So, I feel like we have a little bit more flexibility now.
A little bit.
So, a little bit. But we're still going to try to be, on schedule.
Yeah.
Try not to keep you off for too long.
Schedules are good.
We know you have a life. So,
Yeah, most people do. We don't.
Thanks for being here. And we're going to get into the chat real quick. Let's see who we got in here. Mary says, who's not excited about Speak No Evil?
Is that going to be in the theaters? I know the original was on, I think it was a Shudder original.
I don't know.
I don't know if the sequel's going to be in the theaters. I imagine it probably is. It's Blumhouse.
We got Trek or Not. Hey, how's it going, Trek or Not?
What's up, Trek or Not? And I haven't said it yet, but hit the like button if you haven't already. We would appreciate that. Everybody hit that daggone like button. It's so easy to do, and it helps us out. It helps out the stream, helps out the channel. We would appreciate it.
For sure. We got Collector Movie Man. Hey, Ken and Michelle, I just received Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Con Air, The English Patient, Shakespeare in Love, Prisoners, and also the TV show Lucifer, the complete series. We need some commas in there because
Shakespeare in Love.
I'm not, always the most knowledgeable on these physical media releases, so I don't even know.
I do have Kiss Kiss
what
Bang
some
Bang
of these are
in my watch pile.
That could all be the same movie for all I know.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang Con Air.
The English Patient, Shakespeare in Love, Prisoners. Yeah, that's a lot.
I feel like most of those you know, except for maybe Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
And I also got my ticket for Deadpool and Wolverine fan event on July 25th. That's the day before it comes out. Almost sold out, I've heard, and it's still 2 months away from releasing.
Wow.
Crazy. Let's see. Kevin says, have you guys seen Fall Guy? No, we have not.
Nope, we have not seen Fall Guy.
What did you guys think of Bob Marley, One Love?
One Love. I like the song, but I haven't seen the movie yet.
You actually just got it.
Yeah, I just got it. Kevin might have saw that I got it on Instagram and assumed that I watched it immediately. I did not.
Yeah, we might watch it.
But yeah, we may watch it. Check it out. I feel like I heard some good things about it.
Does Michelle have a letterbox? I do. If you have Instagram, well, actually, I don't think I have it listed on Instagram. I'm going to have to start including our letterboxes in our descriptions.
Yeah,
in our description. But I do have Letterbox, and I have no idea what my name is on there, so I apologize. You can message me on Instagram, though, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
People do that. Let's see. We got Dimension Scott. Hey there, you two. After this, I'm going to join up with Mega Mike for a live stream where we talk about what titles are superhero to us or not. Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
There are a lot of those movies that I think are kind of in that middle area. Are they superhero movies? Are they not?
Right. Yeah. Speaking of that, we just put up a Madame Web.
Madame Web, yeah.
Madame Web review. If you guys didn't see it, it went up. Was it yesterday or the day before? Saturday. Okay.
Night.
Yeah. Time flies. So if you want to go check that out, check our thoughts out on that.
Yeah, the review did very well. So I told Michelle that we're only going to review movies that everybody thinks are garbage.
right?
From now on, because that's what you guys want to see.
It does make it a little fun, but yeah, go check it out for sure.
When's that Jennifer Lopez action Netflix movie coming out?
It actually comes out Friday.
Oh my God. There you go. That's our next review. Well,
right?
No, Garfield we'll probably be doing, but.
Yeah. Let's see. Maria says, evening, Ken and Michelle. How's it going, Maria? I did see
What's up, Maria?
Strangers. I liked it. It wasn't that bad.
Everybody hates The Stranger. Everybody's crapping on it, but Maria says it's not that bad. So you know what? I'm going to take Maria's word for it. I'll check it out when that movie doesn't feel like a theater movie to me, even though I saw the last Strangers movies in the theater.
Okay. Let's see. I Not Stupid About A Quiet Place Day 1, a bomb at box office.
No, I don't think it's going to bomb. I think that movie's going to do very well, actually.
I don't think it'll bomb. We got Gus. Hi, Ken Shell. How's it going, Gussie?
What's up, Gus?
Speaking of Gus, he also gave us a super chat. You're welcome, Ken. Told you to review Madam Web.
Well, you paid me to buy the 4K.
Thank you so much,
we watched
Gus.
it on Netflix. I am going to get the 4K. I am going to get the 4K because Gus paid me money for it.
You are.
So maybe there'll be another review of Madam Web from me on my own down the pipe.
Is Friday the 13th part 2 coming out in 4K? I saw it on Instagram.
I don't know, because the person that I think posted it, I don't follow that account.
Associate with, yeah. Let's see. John Doe Juggalo. Good evening, everyone. How's it going? We got DJ Joker. Ken's wife should be named Barbie instead. I don't know what that means, but
she should. You should be Barbie.
Thank you, maybe. Oh, I get it, because you're Ken.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a compliment, like that I look like Barbie.
You're just full of yourself.
I know. Brunette Barbie. Let's see. We got Emmett. Do you have the movie Glass with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes, I do. I have it on 4K. Actually, I saw it in the theaters too. I like it.
We got Wilkie's Movies and Music. Hey, all.
What's up, Wilkie?
How's it going, Corey? We got Happy Optimist. Enjoyed my Mission Impossible Monday. Watched as you saw on my recent Instagram post. Very nice.
Nice.
We got Johnny in the chat. What's up, cool kids?
What's up, Johnny?
DJ Joker says, say no to slipcovers. Ban all the slipcovers in the USA.
How dare you, Joker? Well, look, if nothing had slipcovers, then I wouldn't be used to it and I wouldn't care. So, whatever. I just want one or the other.
Honestly, I feel like slipcovers are kind of pointless. I feel like it's a waste of paper and that they could just save it.
Well, it just adds to the packaging, the collectability of the title. I mean, I like them on like Vinegar Syndrome titles and stuff. Those feel more worth it because they're thicker and.
Well, I'm not
really
talking
cool
about like
on them. But
I'm talking about like your
stuff.
Standard.
Yeah, I'm trying not to,
the
upset about
boutique labels like that. That's
some
different.
people call them boutiques. I don't care about like regular Blu-rays. I'm trying not to care about 4Ks as much anymore, but it is disappointing when a release comes out with that one.
Don't forget to DDT that like button.
Oh yeah, DDT it. Boom.
What's DDT mean? Oh, okay.
It's where you grab them by the head and then you just plant them on their head right in the middle of the ring.
Dang.
I'm trying to think of whose finishing move that was.
We got Deadly Spooky. What's up, Kenny and Michelle? How's it going?
What's up, Deadly Spooky?
We got Adrian James. Hello there, Ken and Michelle. How you both doing? We're doing
What's
good.
Up,
how are you?
Adrian? When are you going to watch the Rocky movies with me?
I mean, I've seen bits and pieces.
No,
it's enough for me. I do have a funny question. Why Defoe and not DeFriend? Love you, William. Funny. It's like a dad joke or something. Yo, how are they going to recreate Megan's body? She's a lot more complicated than a Good Guy doll. LOL. I'm hyped for it though. Yeah, we'll be talking about some Megan possibly tonight. We got Christian Lazo. Were the most heated segments of the audits edited out? No.
You won't ever know.
Not really.
You won't ever know. No, I made a point to keep all the most heated stuff in the audits.
We kept it, pretty real.
Yeah, remembering the editing process for the audits were always pretty simple. I didn't edit much out at all.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the only time that you might have had to edit was when I would accidentally clear my calculator.
Yeah.
And I would have to like go back through and.
You did that a lot. You're like, oops,
yeah.
I cleared everything. Where were we at in the total?
I know.
I'm like,
Let's see. Ken, Terminator or RoboCop?
I just watched RoboCop last week with our son, and I really think that movie's a masterpiece. But also, the first Terminator and T2 are
What do you
masterpieces
call
as
it?
well, and two of my favorite movies of all time.
The recent high or recent bias?
Recency bias. I'll say Terminator just because the first and the second Terminator are just they're 5 out of 5s, masterpiece movies, and RoboCop's great. It's a 5 out of 5 too, but the second RoboCop is not as great as the first. So that kind of brings it down a little bit.
And there you go. We got Eli. What's up? Michelle, Ken, and chat. Hope everyone is doing great. How's it going, Eli?
What's up, Eli?
We got Cal in the chat. Levels anniversary. That's right. Maria says happy anniversary. Thank you, guys. Emmett, I just saw your review of Madam Web. Did you guys enjoy it? Well, Emmett, you're gonna have to go watch the review.
Emmett,
go support the video. We got Jordo's Video Village. Hi, folks. Congratulations on your anniversary. Just got back from seeing I Saw the TV Glow, and it was fantastic.
Did it glow? You saw it. Did it glow?
I know somebody I follow on Instagram. She saw it, and she said that it was a lot darker than she. No
really?
pun.
It looked pretty dark.
No pun intended. It was a lot.
Trailer.
It was a lot. It was just like very dark, subject matter. And I mean, I could tell that would be a movie that would be probably like very high anxiety inducing for me. Like that would make me squirm. So we'll definitely have to be watching that one at home. But
yeah.
Let's see. Gotta love the teens. The 18s. I don't know.
18s or 18. I pity the fool.
Gus, I'm confused. Let's see here. Truckernaut says Zavi UK has the box art up for the 4K Ultimate Collector's Interstellar and Inception, but not the still art yet.
But they don't have it up for Nightmare yet?
What's a movie you'd love for your partner to watch that they haven't seen yet?
The Rocky movies.
Yeah, I think Ken kind of just answered that. You don't have
also
anything
Friday
else?
the 13th.
I've seen those.
Have you? I don't feel like we ever watched those together.
We watched them when we first got together.
Then the Rocky movies.
How do you not remember that?
I don't know. I just don't. Nightmare? Did we watch all the Nightmare on Elm Streets together?
I don't know. No, I don't remember.
I just want to rewatch them because it's been 20 years,
I just feel like there's so many other things that I'd rather watch. Ken, the Late Night with the Devil Night Out edition sold out already, as well as the box set.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't order that.
Johnny said everyone needs to destroy that like button like I destroyed some of my Tom Cruise cake last night. Yeah, did you see Johnny's cake?
I saw the picture. Tom Cruise cake?
Yeah, he got his father-in-law a cake that, I don't know if it's like a cake that Tom Cruise is known to like, or if it's like a cake that was made like with Tom Cruise as the inspiration. I'm not really sure, but anyway.
Did it look like Tom Cruise?
It looked like some kind of coconut cake to me. But yeah. All right. So we're gonna get into some movie news. If that's okay with you. Is that okay with you, babe?
Yeah, if we're finished in the chat. Well, we're at like 8:07.
We're not, but you told me, 8:15 we're gonna get into some news.
All right, let's go. Because
we've
usually we're like 8:50 and we're starting the news topic. So we will get back into the chat.
We've got a lot to talk about tonight, guys.
I didn't realize it was already so late. Time flies when you're having fun.
What
are we gonna start with?
We're gonna start with the box office.
If I can find it. Look, here's the problem. I told you this before. When this comes up on here, it's like in different order when we pull these up.
Here, let me help you.
I don't need help, okay? I'll find it on my own. What is that doing up there?
I don't think you have it. So long for not fumbling through.
There it is. It's at the top.
Jesus Christ.
All right, look. Here we go.
Damn.
There it is, the box office. We got If, which is short for Imaginary Friend, made $35 million this weekend. Right. That's, I feel like they wanted it to make 40, and then at one point over the weekend, they were thinking it might make 30. So I have to think that they're probably pleased with that overall, since they thought at one point it was going to make 30. Now it made 35. But the movie, I think, cost like over $100 million to make, which why are they spending that kind of a money on
John Krasinski,
an original movie with a purple monster? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it felt like a streaming movie. Like if it was funded by Apple or Netflix, like that's one thing. But if you're trying to make your return back on box office, like
I feel like that was John Krasinski was being like very ambitious with that.
Yeah. I still don't know what the hell the movie is. Like I don't even know if I watched the trailer for it. I'm just seeing images. I know it stands for Imaginary Friend, but is it like Drop Dead Fred with a purple monster?
No, it's one of those movies that has like, real people and
imaginary friends.
Like,
wasn't that an animated movie?
It's like real people and animated people, obviously from the picture you can see. It's got, Ryan Reynolds in it, and I know Steve Carell is the voice of the purple monster. But yeah, it's basically just like I think they go into this like somehow the imaginary creatures or whatever characters, they get like released or something, or I know it's got like the main characters like a girl, and it might be one of those like
sounds like Monsters Inc.
Yeah, it might be one of those like coming of age or like kind of growing up movies, a little bit like Inside Out, where you're kind of like losing your child, your inner child.
Reviews were all over the map. Like I saw like people giving it like 3s and 4s out of 10,
right.
And then I saw people saying it was great.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews too.
But, I mean, it's one we'll watch probably with the family when it comes out on physical or VOD or something.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes made 26 million, so that's a good second weekend for that. I mean, it seems to have dropped maybe
Still
like 50%. And then The Strangers, I don't know what the budget was on The Strangers, but 12 million seems pretty good for that kind of a movie. So yeah, had a good weekend.
Okay.
Do you want to comment anything else on the box office?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Still want to see, the Ape movie, but probably gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Until it comes out at this point.
I know Strangers Chapter 1 got ripped apart by nearly everyone I saw see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 12 million. That's good. I don't imagine that movie cost any more than. I'm curious. Let me look it up real quick.
I feel like me and you both thought that it didn't look that great.
No, I thought the trailer was awful, so it doesn't surprise me that's bad.
Right.
I'll probably see it and think it's okay because I just thought the trailer was so awful and I wasn't really expecting anything.
Let's see here. So I know you're still looking up something, but speaking of awful movies.
Oh yeah.
Roadhouse is gonna get another one. Roadhouse will return reopen. My bad.
Freaking kidding me.
Clever marketing or promotion.
It was budgeted at $8.5 million, by the way.
Okay. Thank you for that information.
So it made its money back and then some first weekend.
Okay. But yeah, they're gonna do another Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I mean, there is a sequel to the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse. He's not in it, but it was like a direct video sequel that came out in the 90s, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I know that this movie like did really well on Prime, but I don't know.
Well, here's my question. So, I mean, the first movie was directed by Doug Liman. Like, I have to imagine he's not coming back because there was like a public feud with him and Amazon. So, like, they have to have like a new director lined up for it.
Oh, you don't think that he
unless they made it behind the scenes or something? I don't know.
Right.
I would have to assume they're going to find a new director for this, and maybe because I just think Doug Liman's just lost it as a director, and that was apparent with this movie and the last movie, did Chaos Walking. Hopefully, they find somebody good that can actually direct, and it's possible. As much as I hated the first one, maybe the second one's better. There's that to hope for, but it doesn't need to exist anyway. The first one's the first one. Like, why are they trying to do this again? It's just ridiculous. But, I know a lot of people liked it. A lot of people stick up for it. So, whatever. I'm just hoping for a better movie, I guess.
Right. Let's see here. What else do we have? So, I know you like Nicolas Cage. You like?
I do like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a live action Spider-Man Noir, which that was his character in the animated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was the voice of the Spider-Man Noir, I guess.
Yep.
I'm super
Very
knowledgeable
good.
about
He's
all
one
the
of the best
Spider-Mans.
parts of the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, so now he's going to do a live action of that same character, and it's going to be a series, so not a movie, a series on Amazon.
Yeah, very curious how that one's going to turn out.
Right.
Nicolas Cage live action superhero. I imagine show,
not movie.
So I imagine, he'll be, when he's in the suit, you don't have to see his face, so you just have to hear his voice, so somebody else can play him. He's not going to pull off any like incredible stunts or anything. It might be good. I mean, I love Nicolas Cage, so I'm all for him getting like more work. But to be completely honest, like this feels like something that they announce and then it gets canceled like 2 months later. Like I don't even know if this will actually happen. I don't know if I'm fully convinced this is going to happen. And this is at Amazon. It's going to be like an Amazon show.
I guess Amazon Prime.
Is Sony like Prime affiliated Video with Amazon in any way? Because this is a Sony property. Like I would think that they would want to do this themselves.
I don't know.
So it's kind of strange. But sure, I'll check it out if it actually comes out. But I don't know. I just feel like it won't. Something tells me it won't.
We shall see. And then, any stranger, I almost said stranger. I don't know what I was going to say, but any Stranger Things fans out there, we got a new image here for the 5th and final season of Stranger Things. And it's just Nancy, and I don't even know his name. Can't even think of it.
The guy that was on drugs and then got off drugs.
And they date in real life.
Looks like he's on drugs in the show.
Right.
That guy.
Yeah, he
Will's brother.
They used to date in real life. I think they still do, but didn't we say that he kind of like reminds us of Johnny Depp or something?
I don't know if he does to me.
Okay. I
don't remember that conversation.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard this before, but
maybe a little bit.
Anyway, it looks like they're in the back of a car looking out. And is it Vecna? Is that what he's called? It could
be Vecna.
Is Vecna coming?
A dog thing.
Is it some
what are those called? Demi-dogs? Demi-gorgons? Demi-dogs?
Well, what is this, an antenna?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, is that some kind of leg? But I think it's just an antenna. So
could be a leg. It looks like it has a foot.
So there we go. There's a new image of Stranger Things.
Yeah, not super exciting, but like
they're really keeping it like tight.
I'm sure there's people that have analyzed that picture and have come up with like 84 videos on like what it means to the franchise and how the show is going to end, and a bunch of theories just based on that one photo. So
all right, and this is something that I'm happy about. Some Adam Sandler news, which actually. I've said this, I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm not even necessarily a big fan of like his well-known, or I guess some people would even argue like his best comedies. So Happy Gilmore and like Billy Madison. I don't necessarily like love those or anything. But anyway, Happy Gilmore 2 is a go. It's moving forward with Netflix, which is honestly no surprise because Adam Sandler has been doing a lot of stuff with Netflix. So
yeah.
This definitely makes sense, and
I'm all for it. I mean, especially because they're bringing back God, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, his real name, but they're bringing back Shooter McGavin.
I know who you're talking about.
So I think it's cool. I'm excited to see it and see what they do with it. I don't expect it to be as good as the original.
Right.
I'm just hoping that it's a little bit better than some of his other like recent Netflix comedies. I hope there's a little bit more value to it, and maybe this will open the door for some more like legacy sequels, I guess, from his filmography. Like,
you think?
I would love it if he went back and did sequels for everything.
Okay.
Like Wedding Singer sequel, bring back Drew Barrymore.
Well, I know that
I don't know what you do with that, but like Happy Gilmore 2, or no, Billy Madison 2.
Yeah.
Like I think like his kid could do the same thing as him and have to go back to school. Like he has a slacker kid that is looking to take over the company
Yeah,
from
you've talked
him.
about this before. Yeah.
Like, I think that, there's something there. And like Waterboy too. Like, yeah, go back and do them all. Big Daddy too. They can bring back the one of the Sprouse twins.
Right.
In that movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it would be cool.
It could be cool, yeah.
If it'd be better than all the other crap that he's done on Netflix.
No.
Or I'd be more interested in it, at least.
I feel like
some of his other original stuff, like Murder Mystery and Hoobie Halloween, which I'm honestly surprised we haven't got a sequel of that by now.
Right. I don't know. I feel like I've told you this before. I just like Adam Sandler as a person.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that just makes me want to watch his stuff no matter how, good or bad it is. And, but I mean, we know that he can act. Like he can.
Oh yeah. I mean,
he can act, but he enjoys doing the funny stuff. And I mean, you can't blame him. Like it's like a known thing that he has.
He seems
a lot
to have
of fun.
a good, relationship with Netflix, and it's a partnership that, has been very lucrative for both of them because they've been working together so long. And those movies, like as bad as some of them are, like, there's an audience of people love that stuff.
Yeah.
And for some reason, like usually I would be like upset about like a movie that I love, like getting a sequel way later. But for some reason, I just don't care here. Just do them all.
Okay. Speaking of some more of my favorite things,
some more
Mario, Super Mario Brothers, the new movie coming. Danny DeVito says he is up for playing Wario in the new movie, and so obviously
it looks like it fits.
Obviously, it would be a voiceover, because we don't have any. We're not doing any live action Mario movies. We're not remaking those yet. You think they'll come?
No, I mean, I just talked about the Mario movie from '93, and I just don't think you do it. There's just no way to really do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, if you guys know, I loved the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out.
You'd love the 1993 one too if you gave it a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, so I can't speak on it. But yeah, I'm here for it. I feel like, he's got a good he's got a good voice. He's very like animated, I feel like. And so I feel like it could fit for sure.
Yeah. So
I'm excited about that. Let's see here. What else do we have? So we got we got quite a few posters for some movies. This one I'm not excited about. We've got Wicked, which I have always wanted to see the, I guess it's Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to see the, Broadway play. But I just never have. I'm pretty sure it's came here before. But yeah, it's got Ariana Grande, and I don't know the other.
The other woman is a good actress. She was in, I didn't realize it was her, but she was in Bad Times at the El Royale.
Gotcha.
But she can also sing. She was in some other movies too, but she was really good in that movie. I remember. I think her name's Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, I mean, I know that she, like, I know
Ariana
her.
Grande. I don't think I've ever seen her in anything where she acted good.
I was gonna say she's definitely been in stuff. She grew up on Disney, but
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She was in some show, like a show, or I don't know, whatever. And then we know she's a singer, but I guess some people could argue that if she's a singer or not. But
didn't I buy you the book of this? I feel like I bought you the book of this.
You might have
earlier.
A long time ago, yeah. But anyway, there you go. It's I don't even know the story of Wicked. I just know the story of The Wizard of Oz, which is, after the.
It's like a prequel about the Wicked Witch.
Well, it's how I guess that they like fell apart. How they stopped liking each other, became
it's
enemies.
Almost like the Star Wars prequels. Like it's her Darth Vader story, her descent to the dark side. I guess.
Yeah. It just like on paper, I would like this type of movie. I feel like it could be like really good if it was done right. But I don't like when they do these like super whimsical style movies like this. It's giving me like, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. All the Johnny Depp movies.
Alice in Wonderland.
But I can't think of his name.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
The director.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, it's giving me like Tim Burton vibes where he does like the super
Yeah.
Which I don't hate everything Tim Burton does, but like a lot of his stuff is just like super whimsical and just like.
Not a fan of the whimsy.
It's not that it's not that I don't like weird, but like his weird is just like a different weird. It's kind of like a forced weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, ever since he did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like that, he just went downhill.
Yeah, I just I don't know. This one just looks really.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like, I don't know. There's only one Wizard of Oz, and it's the original, and it's like you'll just never get as good as that. And I just don't like this world updated. I guess I just like the classic from the 30s. I just like that look.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. Like, would you say it's like cookie cutter? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it just
looks basic and
the
generic.
vibe.
I haven't watched any trailers, to be honest. I'm just not interested. But do you remember the movie that Sam Raimi did, like The Great and Powerful Oz, and it had James Franco?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember nothing about that movie, but I know that we watched it.
Right.
And it was just, I just don't remember liking it at all. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was boring from what I remember. Yeah, I just remember him in like a hot air balloon and.
Yeah, I don't like this world updated. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing with Willy Wonka. I like the original.
Well, like I do feel like it could be done, but it's just getting the right person to do it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Okay, so some more posters here. We've got Horizon, which they released several, with just all the different characters. But I just did this one because it's got, Kevin Costner on it, which is the director, and he's, starring in it. But, I've talked about this. I've, been kind of excited to see this one, just like a 2-part, like the theatrical experience. I think it's kind of fun. I do like Westerns. If they're
we're watching Unforgiven.
If they're done to my liking.
If you like Westerns. I won't make you go back and watch the super classic ones, but you need to see Unforgiven. That's one that you could probably get into because it's the 90s still. Well,
I'm thinking like The Quick and the Dead.
Yeah, Quick and the Dead. That's a good one. It's a good one. Both had Gene Hackman. I mean, Gene Hackman's in Unforgiven too.
Yeah. But anyway, I will say I did see a review that this wasn't good.
I did. I saw.
Was it IndieWire?
Yeah,
they said it was like boring or something.
It was boring, which I don't know. I don't necessarily trust that because I don't feel like the world today is as accepting of Westerns because they traditionally just have a little bit of a slower pace to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I may love this, but maybe like the general audience won't. But
yeah.
I mean, that's disappointing to hear for sure.
Yeah,
if I start hearing like a widespread, it sucks, then yeah, there's probably, when there's smoke, there's fire. It's probably not that good, but
yeah,
I'm still kind of hopefully optimistic because I want the return of this genre,
Yeah. I haven't like completely lost hope in it. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. Guess we can talk about this. We got a trailer for the Rings of Power, the new season 2 that comes out August 29th on Prime. And we I think we might have talked about this last week because we were talking about Lord of the Rings and everything. But we didn't watch the Rings of Power. I think we said we watched like one episode and then just gave up on it. We just like couldn't get into it. But I am wanting to revisit it. I don't know if you want to or not. It might be something that I watch by myself.
I mean, I'll revisit it.
Yeah. But I was telling Ken, like Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie, just like the trilogy as a whole. Like I loved them. Like, when they came out, I would go to the theater opening, night every time with like, it was like me and a couple of my girlfriends, surprisingly. Like we all loved Lord of the Rings too. And
back when they did real opening nights for movies and it was at midnight, you had to wait until midnight to see the movie. Because I saw all 3 of them as well at midnights.
Well, I don't remember if it was at midnight for me.
Oh, it was because they did not do early screenings back then.
Really?
Like we had to see it.
But I remember it being packed. I remember people being dressed up. Like,
yeah, like those were the days, And I remember doing that with Star Wars too.
Yeah.
Like the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. We did it for Spider-Man too. Like it's.
Yeah. So
just good times back then.
But I was telling Ken that I just don't feel like a good Lord of the Rings fan by not watching this show. Like,
yeah.
I know that it's like its own thing or whatever.
Well, I told you, like, I love Star Wars.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't feel like a bad fan because I can't keep up with 100 Star Wars TV shows that they have.
That's true. There are a lot of spinoffs for the Star
and
Wars.
And also, I never watched the Clone Wars either. So I'm an original Star Wars trilogy fan, and I like the prequels as well. And it's pretty much where it ends for me.
I do want to give this another go. We'll have to watch the first episode again because we're not going to really remember anything.
Yeah, and I know you said that we're getting ready to watch, House of the Dragon's getting ready to drop. So we're not going to be like in a super fantasy. We're not going to want to keep up with 2 fantasy shows, I guess, at the same time.
Probably not.
So, but maybe right before it drops in August, we'll check it out.
Let's see here. I'm going to see if I got any more posters here. All right. So today, right?
Yeah.
We got a new MaXXXine poster. And I think this one is, I kind of like this one actually. It look, she's got it's like camera, lights, action. Looks like she's kind of waving or whatever, and she's all glammed up. And I think I was trying to read what it said. Hollywood is a killer. But yeah, I think that looks good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this movie. This might be like if we did a ranking of the movies of the summer, I'm the most excited about. This might be my number 1.
Okay.
Well, that and Alien Romulus, if you count that as a summer movie.
Yeah. Okay, and then we also got Am I Okay? Am I Okay? This is starring Dakota Johnson. It's coming to Max on June 6th.
This is the biographical movie about Dakota Johnson and her feelings after she did Madam Web.
Right. Yeah. Somebody messaged me and said that. So, I don't know. They also like released a trailer for it, and I think it's like you can kind of see it says it's never too late to figure it out. So I think it's just one of those kind of like slice of life. What do we call it? Slice of life.
Slice
movies.
Of life. She's getting a little older. She hasn't figured out her life yet.
Right.
And, she's got to.
I think there's a love interest involved, of course.
Probably.
It's coming to Max. It's streaming. So we're here for the streaming because, as you all know, you hear us complain about it a lot. It's hard for us to get to the movies.
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised that you want to see this because you just came out against Dakota Johnson in our review of Madam Web. You said you don't like her. You said she sucks. Yeah, you said in the review that Dakota Johnson sucks as an actress.
Spoiler alert.
That's what you said.
I didn't say that, but
well, go check out the review, guys, if you haven't.
I said I could take her.
Hold her feet to the fire on that one because she did.
Hold her feet to the fire.
I like Dakota Johnson. Suspiria.
Well,
Peanut Butter Falcon.
Let me just quote what you said in the review. In capable hands, they can deliver.
Yes. So Bad Times of the El Royale.
And that was talking about Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney.
And Peanut Butter Falcon. And then that other movie that we watched, The Other Friend or something. Like that was pretty good where she had cancer.
Yeah, that was sad.
Like she was good. Now Cha Cha Real Smooth. No, that was just a bad movie. She was in that, right?
Yeah.
I get that right?
Yeah.
But there's a good 4 or 5 where I think she's pretty good. So
no. She's pretty good in that face. All right. And then we got, you want to keep going?
No, go ahead. I'm done.
You have a lot to say about Dakota Johnson here. So this one kind of like shocked me a little bit to see Jessica Alba in something. I don't feel like she's really been in anything for a long time.
I don't think she's been in anything since The Eye from 2005.
She, she was popping up quite a bit back in the day.
Good luck, Chuck.
She's not the best, but she had her little run, I feel like, to where she was kind of popular a little bit.
She was the Megan Fox before Megan Fox.
You think?
That's how I would describe
her.
I
feel like I always would get her and Jessica Biel kind of.
Yeah, the two Jessicas. They both came up around the same time.
Right. Yeah. But also though, she's like the CEO or the creator, whatever you want to call it, of The Honest Company. I don't know if you know them. But it's kind of like a non-toxic, she does makeup, body wash.
Okay.
So I think that's what she's been like focusing
She
on.
parlayed her film career into something.
Yeah, she has a very
lucrative.
Successful company selling all that stuff. I mean, her stuff's in Target. It's everywhere,
But Netflix got her back.
But yeah, she's going to be in a movie, and it's called A Trigger Warning, which I think is kind of a fun title because, it kind of reminds me of Bodies, 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 where they kind of like made fun of all of the like it words right now.
Was there a trailer?
No, but it's coming. They announced that a trailer is coming, I think this week, maybe. But like in Bodies, 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 where they would like talk about all the word, like I think they even said like you triggered me, or
yeah. So that's what this movie's about.
So
it's like a commentary on the.
Well, I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, how do you know this?
I don't. Oh, okay. I'm speculating. Do you know what speculate means?
Yes, I do.
So it's called Trigger Warning, which I think could be, it could be an indication of what we're working with. But it does say vengeance becomes her. So obviously is some kind of like she's got like a knife in her hand, so it's gonna be some kind of like thriller.
Somebody's gonna trigger her, and then she's gonna seek revenge.
Yeah, I mean, is it like a home intruder type of movie? Like, is it a stalker kind of movie? I'm kind of thinking like both of those things, like stalker, home intruder type of movie.
The more of those type of movies I watch, the more I kind of like them. So
yeah, and so this is coming soon. It's coming on Netflix June 21st. So we're gonna be watching all the streaming movies. So stick around, guys.
Yeah, all the worst ones. Yeah, nothing that's good.
Support them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too terribly turned off by it.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Want to jump back into the chat?
I guess so.
I think we're at a good midpoint.
Since you're telling me to.
Yeah.
You want to make us big?
Oh my goodness. That looks horrible. All right, there you go.
Wow. Let's see here.
And we do have
there we
71,
go. You unstart it.
71 people in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button.
What did you say? There you go. You like unstart it for me. Now I don't know where I'm at.
You're on the one that I had starred.
You didn't click it though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How would I know? Let's see. We got Marius. Deadpool 3 looks so different because Taylor Swift and Kevin Feige talked today actually to appear in the film, so they're trying to please the TikTok peeps.
Kevin Feige, who's that?
I don't know. Fall Guys, a rom-com disguised as an action movie. I really enjoyed it. We'll get the 4K eventually. Yeah, I got those vibes for sure.
I want to see it.
Watching Godzilla X Kong and -1 in the same week is the plan. I'm a genius.
Well, hell yeah.
Very nice.
2 totally different movies, I imagine.
Sarah has Letterboxd and Instagram.
Nice, Sarah.
Y'all need to get Linktree.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to buckle down to a lot of things.
Michelle made you watch Madam Web. That true?
That is very true. We didn't talk about it in the review, but I put it on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch the Pop-Tart movie with Jerry Seinfeld. And she said, no, we're watching Madam Web.
I said, let's do it. Let's see. We got Dell on movies. What's up?
What's up, Dell?
How's it going, Dell? We got Scott. Good evening, Michelle and Ken. Just an FYI. Saw If over the weekend. Very good movie for the whole family. Highly recommend.
Nice.
Well, there you go. Michelle can get you a really nice gift for your anniversary. And if not for your guys' 20th anniversary, Ken should get you $200 Starbucks gift card for your 20th anniversary. So what did you give me? We didn't really do gifts. We kind of, when we want something, we kind of just buy it if it's, within reason. But he got me a card and I didn't even get him a card. I thought
I did get you a card and some candy.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, that is all that I need.
Mm-hmm.
It's a win. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. But a $200 Starbucks gift card, guys, I'm kind of like, Starbucks kind of losing it for me a little bit,
Yeah, you like that new place. Now you're figuring out how to make your own coffee, which is good.
Yeah.
Probably cheaper.
But I will say, you can't beat Starbucks bacon, Gouda, egg breakfast sandwich. You like those two, right?
I do. I mean, the last couple times I had them, though, I didn't love it.
Really?
I'll be honest. I kind of tasted the egg tastes a little spongy.
Oh, okay.
They're still good, but it's not as good as I remember.
But I do still like their food, but I'm like on this new kick with a place called 7 Brew Coffee. They only have drinks though, which is the negative. But it's so good. So good. I did get Howard the Duck on 101 Blu-ray on Saturday.
Nice, nice.
Right, it says, hey, I think your mic is pointing too far towards Michelle. Ken sounds like he's underwater.
That's the audio guy. He'll let us know if our audio. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's like literally centered between both of us.
Right.
So I don't want to turn it away from you and then you sound like you're underwater.
We've had the last few streams, we've had sound problems, which is very frustrating because Ken always checks it before we go on. And then for whatever reason, it just does not translate.
I thought I got it because I did tests and stuff beforehand. And I was literally sitting. Maybe I was leaning too far back. I don't know. But that was literally in the beginning of the stream that he wrote that. So.
Yay. Can't wait to watch it and hear it sound like crap.
At least you sound good, right?
Sarah said that, well, I'm kind of talking loud too. Ken always mumbles, you know, guys. He mumbles.
Yeah, it could just be my mumbly nature.
And he's got his hands up around his face.
Yeah, it could be that.
Sarah said that Madam Web's similar to Star Wars. Like, hell no, what the... Well, you know, Sarah can have her own opinion about...
I mean, similar to Revenge or Rise of Skywalker, probably.
We got Huck in the chat. Hey, everyone. How's it going, Huck?
What's up, Huck?
Let's see here. Just everybody talking to each other. We got Jerry. What's up? How's it going?
What's up, Jerry?
We got Allie. You and your hair look pretty as always, Michelle. Allie, thank you. We got Planet Chi. Planet CHH. I just want to apologize that you have to put up with Ken 24/7. I put you on my prayer list. Very funny. He's really not that bad. He's really not.
Don't lie.
Megan or Black Phone 2, what are you excited for? Well, we will be talking about that here in just a second. As soon as I just catch up on the chat a bit. Let's see. We got Ethan. Hey, my people are live. Good to see you guys. Hope all is well. Currently looking through my collection to pick my movie of the night. What genre does everyone recommend today? Any is welcome. Well, thank you so much, Ethan. We're glad you're here.
I will recommend a good thriller tonight, Ethan. I think it's you know, it's spring going into summer. It's heating up outside, so thrillers usually take place, I feel like, in the hot times.
The hot times.
I recommend a good thriller like Unlawful Entry or something like that from the 90s.
Okay.
You know.
Dell says happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Dell. Maria, can't wait to see Furiosa this weekend.
Does that come out this weekend?
It does. The TV did indeed glow, Ken.
Why are we going to see Garfield? We need to be seeing Furiosa. How long is it? 3.5 hours?
Probably. Happy anniversary, says Huck. Thank you so much, Huck.
Thank you, Huck.
The way Ken said, did it glow, reminded me of the part in Baby Driver where Kevin Spacey says, was he slow?
Oh, so you're saying I'm giving off Kevin Spacey vibes tonight. That's
not a good
look. Great thing.
Not a good look.
I do like Kevin Spacey. His acting. Okay, I do want to make that clear.
Let's see. Jordo says TV Glow is the first movie I've ever seen that taps into the nostalgia of the 90s without it feeling like it's pandering. If you loved shows like Buffy, So Weird, and Alex Mack, it's a must watch. Interesting. Cool. I did watch Alex Mack.
I watched none of those shows.
But I didn't watch the other one. The other ones.
But I did watch Goosebumps and Erie, Indiana. So does it give off those vibes?
Let's see. I Origin. It's a great movie. Ever watch it? One of my favorites of all time. All times.
I did not.
I don't know. Hot Take Late Night with the Devil was just okay.
I mean, I could see. I'd see you thinking that.
Sure.
Yeah, I could see you thinking that.
Okay, it's the cake that Tom gives out to all his friends at Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Hey guys, you want some cake? That was my Tom Cruise.
You know what you need to do? You need to start making reels where you do impressions. Do you think you could do it?
I mean, yeah,
it could just maybe be some like fun extra content. You should do that. Like,
I don't feel like I'm that good at it. I don't know.
It would be funny though to see the comments you get because people would probably talk crap about you because like they're expecting like a really like good impression. But
what are you trying to say?
I mean,
that wasn't great.
But you're not terrible. But I'm saying that there are some people who are like really good, you know?
Yeah.
So like they're thinking if you're doing a reel, like you got to be good, but
Yeah.
but no, that would be like
all right, guys, we're ready. We're getting some cake.
That would be good though because it would be good engagement.
Could be
because people would just want to talk crap.
Could be.
People
I mean, I know my
crap.
Bill Paxton's on point.
Yeah.
You can't lose it, or I can't remember.
Oh, it's so on point. You're just fumbling.
Killing yourself won't bring your dad back. I know he died, but that's a long time ago.
See,
Come on, Joe.
I'm telling you, you need to do it.
Take a look at what's right in front of you. Me, Joe, me.
Okay, that was too long. Favorite cheesy rom-coms are critically bad movies that you love. Sausage Party gets me. Oh God, not Sausage Party. That movie was so
gets you, huh?
uncomfortably inappropriate.
I only watched that once, and I was just like, "This isn't even that funny."
It was just so weird, like having the foods have sex, and it was like very sexual and just like.
It was just all gags. It was just all gags, like nonstop.
But hey, that's okay. Critically bad movies that he loves. That's okay. We all have something.
We got a couple.
I know. But I wanted to answer this real quick because I brought it up already. But you know, I'll just say, you probably wouldn't call Jack and Jill a cheesy rom-com.
I mean, yours is all laid out there. Like it's just all the Adam Sandler stupid movies that
Adam
you like.
Adam Sandler movies. Just go with it. That's a rom-com, which is Adam Sandler.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll talk about some Adam Sandler. Little Nicky, I love. And that movie was not very well received at all.
Yeah.
In fact, it pretty much tanked his career, I would say. Like he was on a certain trajectory up to that point, and he just, people didn't like him after that.
Let's see. We got Mohawk Vader. Hi, Kenny and Michelle. Hope all is well. Been following along quietly.
Thank you so much, Mohawk Vader.
Thank you so much, Mohawk. We are glad you're here, silent or not silent. We got Dude Who Loves Movies. We need Kenny's John Lovitz.
Enjoy the show.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. So I'm just laughing to support you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Now
you lost yourself, didn't you?
Oh, here we go. Let's see here. We got Chandler in the chat. Hey, Ken and Michelle, how are you? I saw If yesterday. It was a fun movie. I quite enjoyed it. Well,
a lot of people liking the If.
We got 2 ifs that are
a lot of people liking the If
for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Let's see. Ethan said Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was much better than he thought.
Heard good things about that one too.
If had a lot of heart. If you grew up having an imaginary friend, you would appreciate it. Really, for both kids and adults, which surprised me that I did like it a lot. I didn't think I would.
Nice.
Christian says, Ken, what would you collect if it wasn't movies?
Stamps.
Stamps.
I used to collect shot glasses when I was younger.
You did.
That was something.
Tiana is in the chat. Happy anniversary, guys. Thank you so much, Tiana.
And happy birthday, Tiana. It's Tiana's birthday.
Let's see. Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? Well, happy birthday, Tiana.
Yeah. She rented out a theater today.
What?
She saw The Strangers Chapter 1 and Planet of the Apes.
That is amazing. Happy birthday, Tiana. We got Mike TTC. The new Roadhouse was abysmal.
It was. There's no excuse.
There's Cody again. Don't forget to Roundhouse kick that like button.
He said Roadhouse. Kick that like button. Roadhouse.
So clever. So clever. Dell said Roadhouse was awful, but he loved it. Hey,
well,
that's
good. Fair. We all like bad movies. I mean, as long as you acknowledge it's awful. I like plenty of shitty movies.
Yeah. Ken and Michelle, are you going to talk about Shogun getting renewed? First 2 more seasons?
Probably not.
No, that wasn't on the topics for tonight, but
that's cool that it did. I do want to watch that show at some point. I've heard good things.
Yeah. Let's see. Adrian's never seen Stranger Things.
Oh, you got to watch it, Adrian. I think you would like it a lot.
I hope Netflix releases a huge 4K box set of the whole Stranger Things series when it wraps. That would be cool.
I hope so. I've heard rumors that they're supposed to, but I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it, I guess.
Let's see. Can someone tell me how and why Batman Caped Crusader animated show is going to People instead of HBO?
What is People?
Yeah, what's People?
I don't even know what People is.
Did you mean to put People? I wish we could get Stranger Things on physical here in the UK.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Caveman's in the chat. Hey there, everyone. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Caveman.
Yeah, hit that like button. We got we had
Mr.
over 70
Deeds
here.
too.
I would take it. Yeah, and Winona Ryder, she's still active, and I think were they in a movie together recently? No, I think that was her and Keanu. Yeah, Winona and Adam Sandler reteaming. Yeah, sure. They could make a whole movie set in Winchester, Winchesterton, Fieldville, Iowa.
Big Daddy. Yep.
Bring back John Turturro.
Please talk about the new Saturday Night Live Scooby-Doo skit. I know nothing about that.
I didn't watch it, but I saw some clips. It was like Jake Gyllenhaal as Fred, and there was some girl as the girl.
Sabrina Carpenter? The one that co-hosts with
maybe.
them?
She co-hosts. What, they got co-hosts now?
They usually have two people, yeah.
Really? That's a different
Sabrina
thing.
Carpenter was on there, and it's funny because Sabrina Carpenter has opened up for Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift used to date Jake Gyllenhaal, and so there was she made like a joke about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a connection. That was intentional. I feel like that they picked those two.
Okay. Yeah. I just don't watch SNL. So, I know that even Ryan Gosling just did a bit on there where he was like Beavis or something. Mm-hmm. And I saw a bunch of images of that, and apparently that caught fire, but I still haven't seen it. I just don't watch SNL.
I agree with Michelle, as I am a Sandler mark as well. I'm a ride or die, the same man.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't for a while. I love the older Adam Sandler stuff, but I don't know. I'm down for anything he does now.
Cody is excited for Wicked. The Broadway play is so good.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Cody's a man of the arts and the theater. He's always going to Broadway plays, concerts, conventions.
He is.
He is out there mingling with the artists and the people.
He is. Let's see. Mackenzie says that we should invest in a countertop ice maker. Honestly, I have one at one. I don't know if you noticed, but I put one in our cart for later on Amazon one time.
What is that?
It makes ice. Little ice pebbles.
We need that since our ice maker and our freezer's out.
Well, they're expensive though. But it makes like the good nugget ice, How
much?
Oh, it's like $300-$400.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the hell? It should be 100.
It was on sale one time, and I was like, sometimes I'll put things in the cart for later.
You just put water in it?
You have to hook it up to, some of them you have to hook up to a water line. Some of them are complicated, but some of them are more basic. So let's see here. Mackenzie, ZY and I are taking Gaby, the cat. You're going to take your cat to the beach? What? Are you really?
Don't let him jump in.
We got Jesse Brown. Hello, you guys. Get ready for a great stream, folks. Well, how's it going, Jesse? Feel like we haven't seen you in a bit. Return to Oz is a banger, says Cowabunga Dude.
Yeah, but it's very weird and out there. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't even call that a Wizard of Oz movie, to be honest.
Let's see. It's actually not a 2-part movie. It's a 4-part movie. The first 2 parts are coming up this year, and the next 2 parts next year.
Oh, wow.
Talking about Horizon. Let's see. I've heard Horizon was getting a great reception of, how do you say it? Is it Canes or
Cans?
Cans. Okay.
Cans. It was just cans.
Let's see here.
Like how Michelle doesn't know.
I'm just concentrating
what I'm talking about.
Bob says, did someone say Dakota Johnson? Bob's a fan of Dakota Johnson.
We did. He's a big fan of the 50 Shades franchise, from what I hear.
I feel like, I don't even know if I've seen any of them. Maybe just
You've seen one. You were watching one on the computer one night. It was like a long time ago. It was probably like 10 years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, I used to watch.
And I was just sitting there playing video games, and I was like listening to you watch it.
Yeah, I used to watch stuff on the computer a lot.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Like the laptop. I used to watch stuff on the laptop.
Because I think this was probably before we had smart TVs everywhere, and we probably only had Netflix on the Xbox. So if I was playing a game and you were watching a movie on there,
I'm just why did I used to do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I agree with Kim. MaXXXine and Alien Romulus are 2 of my anticipating summer movies, along with A Quiet Place Day 1.
Yeah, Quiet Place Day 1. I am looking forward to that.
Allie sent me the trailer for this today. Michelle, I will not have any Dakota Johnson slander. That is not okay by me.
No.
Okay.
He's not. He's not going to take it. He's not going to take none of that bullshit.
Gus said what you did. I think this movie is about Dakota after Madam Web. Let's see. Are we planning on doing reviews every Sunday for House of the Dragons? We may or we may not.
Could be a possibility.
Yeah.
We might be able to squeeze in some like short, like reaction style reviews.
Yeah.
Or like sitting on the couch or something.
Maybe some like shorts or something.
Yeah.
Good evening, Ken and Michelle in the chat. How's it going, Tony?
What's up, Tone Zone?
But yeah, Collector Movie Man said that he's been really looking forward to us reviewing the episodes because he loved it last season. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately like
even though it's
they
a big
didn't
show
do too well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
we
it's
just
like,
didn't attract anybody.
Yeah,
we didn't attract the crowds.
It's hard
for
to
that.
take an hour of our time if there's only gonna be 8 or 9 people in the chat.
Kevin says, are you going to review the Bob Marley 4K?
No, probably not a full review for it. But I will watch it and talk about it at some point, probably on like Physical Media Lives or something.
Okay, Allie got us a little detailed description of this trigger warning. A skilled Special Forces commando takes ownership of her father's bar after he suddenly dies and soon finds herself at odds with a violent gang running rampant in her hometown. Okay, this literally sounds like Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bar, violent people coming in.
But I guarantee it's better than Roadhouse.
Oh, God. I got to say, I'm disappointed with this description. I was hoping for something else.
Well, it is a Netflix original.
I was hoping for like what I said, like the home invasion or a stalker type movie. Damn it.
But look, you're missing the points. This is the return of the great Jessica Alba. I'm sure she's going to be phenomenal in the movie.
Who comes up with most of the video ideas for the channel?
I'd say a little bit of both of us. I mean,
I feel like
you've come up with a lot of our original ideas.
Yeah, for as far as original ideas, like besides your standard movie reviews, I've come up with, I feel like most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which most of them we haven't continued. But
yeah, when are we going to react to more bad movie reviews of movies we love?
Yeah. Marius says I make all the ideas. Marius knows what's up.
Yeah.
Michelle, what percentage of Ken's mid-level media videos do you watch?
0.
Almost none.
You may pop in a live stream. I do sometimes, but not much.
Yeah. I would say like a live stream I might pop in and just see what kind of crap he's saying.
Yeah, that's all she cares about. Is he talking about girls or somebody's looks good? And if I do, then I hear about it the next morning.
Wow. No, it's really funny though, because literally every time I happen to join, he's always saying something that like kind of makes me mad.
Yeah. Well, stick around. There's probably much more of that.
So
no, it's probably just the only thing I say.
But I can't be wasting.
She never
time
joins when I'm
video.
talking about, when I'm talking about how much I love my wife and how devoted I am as a husband.
Adrian says that I'm the brains of this channel. You guys are
100%. I mean, she edits everything. Like I set up the live streams and do the thumbnails. But
Scott says happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Ken, are you a
Scott.
Coke or Pepsi guy?
I mean, if I drink it, I drink Diet Coke. I don't really drink sugary sodas or anything like that. But I don't really drink
Coke
a lot of
all
Coke
the way.
anyway. And to be completely honest, when I drink Diet Coke, it's usually like Diet Big K because I don't like the taste of Diet Coke. I like the generic stuff better. I think it tastes better. So
there you go. Ken likes the generic stuff.
I like Big K. That's what I like.
Candy not from Best Buy, right? Yeah, if you guys are kind of some OGs, I would make Ken buy me some candy from Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
And he would get mad because it was expensive.
I would get pissed.
I'm
buying $100 worth of movies, but you cannot have this $6 Milky Way bar.
The bacon and Gouda breakfast sandwich from Starbucks is top tier. It is so good.
We need to try everything on the Starbucks menu and then do a tier ranking video.
Happy anniversary, you two. That's awesome. My wife and I just celebrated our 19-year anniversary last month. Well, happy anniversary.
Wow, Eli. You don't look that old from the profile picture.
We got Ruben in the chat. Hello, Michelle and Ken. How's it going?
What's up, Ruben?
We got Hagen K. What up, guys? Ken, I think those Rambo Steel books have dropped in price.
probably didn't sell too well since they released just the first one, the last one.
Michelle, what do you think of the name Mid-Level Media? I feel like it's good.
It's catchy. It's catchy.
It's catchy.
I don't feel like a lot of people. The thing is, I created that name before the word like mid became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where it became like a thing that people use to describe something negatively. So, for me, I don't feel like
it still fits though, because you want people to think I'm just a mid guy talking about movies.
Yeah.
You know, like, and to me, mid. I know mid means like, it's mid. Like, it's okay.
I got the idea because I've been a mid-level manager like my entire career in like leadership.
Yeah, you're just a regular old guy. That's how I take it. You're a regular old guy talking about movies.
Yeah, and when I created the name, I was in a very like self-deprecating place. Like I was trying to move up in the company, and I every time I interviewed for the higher position, I got denied. So when I created that name, it was like almost like a commentary on what was going on in my life at the time.
You were making us.
So I was like, you know what? I'm a mid-level manager, and that's all I'm ever going to be, and that's okay. And I created Mid-Level Media. I'm going to be an average guy just talking about movies, media.
There you go, Christian. Was that detailed enough for you? This was a therapy session for Kim. Let's see here. Ken, do you make a wish list of Blu-rays you want?
No, but I need to, Adrian. I really do, because I forget like some stuff that I skip over. And I'm like, oh, I can wait for the sale. I forget to go back to sometimes, so I do need to make a list.
If you forget, though, doesn't that mean you don't need it?
Maybe not. It's something that I may want, but I just forget to go back to it.
Michelle, are you a nurse? You're definitely a nurse. No, I'm not a nurse. I'm not a nurse. Am I a nurse?
Just me when I'm sick.
Bob's saying hi to Johnny because Johnny's feelings were hurt. That Bob didn't say hi to Johnny. Plainview says Fury Road was okay, but kind of an over-stylized one-trick pony. The new movie looks CGI heavy.
That's how I felt about Fury Road when I first saw it, but the second time I really liked it a lot more. I got into the characters and the action and everything. I do think it's a really well done movie.
Ken's impersonation of Bill Paxton on point. Nice job.
You can't explain it. You can't predict it.
We don't need another one. Ken, are you cheesy? Yes, he is.
Very cheesy.
He is very cheesy. Alex Mack is my childhood favorite Nickelodeon show. Yeah, for sure. I liked it as well. Married with Lovitz. Love it.
Enjoy the show.
Am I still? I'm just laughing to support you. Hawk saw If as well. A good family movie. The ending gives you the feels.
I'm thinking about Hawks. Hawks Pop Culture Cafe, and he's got a hawk as his logo.
Paul says, how do you do your hair and where do you work? Lastly, what prescription do you have for your classes?
Oh my God, that's too many questions.
You can't answer those questions. These are very personal.
Actually, it's to answer the middle question is complicated right now. I'll say that.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Paul, I'm about to ban you. Being inappropriate.
What did Paul say?
Right there.
Whip out my cuck. What's a cuck?
Michelle, what's the most Ken could spend on physical media in 1 month before you flipped out?
We reached a breaking point in December. It was like $1,300. So.
Yeah.
And you didn't really even flip out, but it was just like, I could tell it was just like, this is just out of control.
Yeah. It's like, okay, like quit being stupid.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Thankfully, like it's a combination of me doing better with my spending this year, but also like this year just doesn't feel like it's as epic as last year was. So I haven't felt compelled to.
I think it's just like a person, like this season of life you're in.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm going through some changes.
I am going through some changes.
Some changes.
I may talk about those changes.
Yeah.
At some point.
On your live, are you doing a live tomorrow night?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably just talk about it here.
Kevin Costner is an excellent actor.
He is. I love Kevin Costner. I've always loved Kevin Costner.
Tone Zone is such a great nickname.
The Tone Zone. Tony the Table. Tone Zone.
Ken, can you do a British accent?
What does Russell Brand say in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Oh no, take not the shirt, take my
Take
eyes.
my eyes, but not this shirt.
But
I
not
thought
my
you were
shirt.
from London. Doesn't somebody else say that in that movie?
Huh?
I don't know. I think it's Paul.
It.
No, I think it's Paul Rudd. He's like, I thought you were from London. He said something like
he
that.
mocks him. Michelle's looking like she wants to shove that Slimer popcorn holder up Ken's ass. Michelle, have you ever thought about bombing a Ken stream? I have. Haven't I?
Bombed?
Yeah.
Like we just came in and being
didn't
destructive?
I come in on one of your streams before?
Oh, like you popped in?
Yeah, I popped in.
A long time ago.
Maybe. I feel like I did on one or something.
Maybe. It's possible.
Collector Movie Man says, go watch Michelle and Ken's reviews for House of the Dragon season 1 for each episode. They do an awesome job.
Thank you for the promotion, Collector Movie Man.
That was not okay, Michelle. I did make that joke too every time, though. LOL thinks I'm 37, turning 38 at the end of the month on the 30th. See?
Well, you all just
close
been married.
To your age.
Yeah, they've been married for a while then.
And I thought
they knew that they loved each other from the moment they met.
Yeah, I mean, that means that how old were they?
I mean, if he's 37, 19 years, that means I got married at 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've been together.
You were 20 and I was 22 when we got married.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Have you tried the sugar plum cheese Danish from Starbucks, Michelle? It's amazing. I think I have.
Sounds like a hell of a
Is that one out all the time, or is that one of the Christmas ones? I'm trying to think. Move your leg.
Thank you, Tom. That's right what Tom said.
Tom. Ken doesn't seem too old. He doesn't seem. Just remember, Ken, with no power comes great responsibility, or comes no responsibility.
True.
Ken, what is your job?
I'm a warehouse supervisor.
Dr. Kenny and Nurse Michelle. Okay, let's see here. Ken's job is chewing bubblegum and buying movies, and he's all out of gum. LOL.
Pretty much. That's my second job.
All right. Let's finish out these topics.
Oh my goodness. So we got some Blumhouse news. They shared their entire release slate. Oh, here we go. For the next year, for 2025. So I thought that was, important to go over. We have The Wolfman coming out January 17th, 2025, which is a Lee Winnell directed movie. Same guy that directed The Invisible Man and Upgrade.
Nice.
Now, Ryan Gosling was originally the Wolfman, but he had to leave for scheduling conflicts, and they got, I think, Christopher Abbott maybe to play the Wolfman, which he was in Possessor.
I like him.
So I think that's him. I think I'm getting these names right. I could be way off, but
I didn't think Ryan Gosling was right, but
that was like 4 years ago they announced that. So this is like a long time.
But I feel like they had someone else before and after that.
I feel like when Gosling was announced, he was also announced to direct it.
Oh.
So like this was like 2020.
Okay.
So
Wolfman.
We got The Woman in the Yard that comes out March 28, 2025. Drop April 11th.
Do you know anything about?
I don't know anything about either one of those.
Well, this was your topic.
But
and you can't tell me
later
any details?
on in the year, we got Megan 2.0. That's right in the summer, June the 27th, 2025. That's going to be a summer blockbuster. Everybody's going to.
So you don't know anything about Drop either.
Nothing about Drop. Nothing about Drop.
I'm gonna have to look these up.
I have seen Operation Dumbo Drop though. I have seen that movie.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
With Danny Glover. That's a classic. Then The Black Phone 2 comes out October 17th, 2025. I don't know. Maybe I'll check that one out. I didn't.
The Black Phone was so underwhelming to me.
But I could see the potential there. Like maybe if they did a little bit more with it with the second one.
Yeah.
More exciting moments. Like I feel like the grabber, Ethan Hawke's, is a really interesting villain and has a cool look. Like, so maybe the second one will be better. And then Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out December the 5th, 2025.
Just in time for Christmas.
That'll be the next
Merry
movie that our
Christmas.
kids get excited for, is Five Nights at Freddy's
No.
2. Well, Megan too. Our daughter will be excited for.
Right.
For sure. But yeah, that's the release slate. I said I was going to show this Megan countdown, or the dates.
It's not a countdown.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, we got. Let's talk about Daredevil: Born Again. Comes out on March 2025.
Yeah.
I guess it's coming on Disney Plus. I liked Daredevil when it was on Netflix. To be honest, though, I didn't finish the third season. I got like 6 episodes in, so I would still have to go back and finish that. But the first 2 seasons were excellent. I love that show.
I just don't know why.
This is going to be Disney watered down bullcrap, so I'm not even really that interested in
Right.
it.
I don't know why we're doing it again.
I think the first 3 seasons of Daredevil are on Disney Plus now, because they took them off of Netflix. We also got The Boys renewed for season 5. This is a show that you need to watch. We need to check this out.
Hasn't season 4 not even come out yet?
You know what? You might be right. I don't think that season 4 has come out.
Do that so much. They'll like announce a new season before the one season even has come out yet.
Yeah, they do that.
They did that with The Bear, I feel like.
Yeah.
The Bear hadn't premiered it.
Well, it's doing so well that they just know that
Right.
they're on a trajectory where they can do another season.
Yeah.
The Boys is I didn't make it through the second season.
Right.
So I'm still like a season and a half behind. We got some Francis Ford Coppola news. Accused of trying to kiss extras on the chaotic Megalopolis. I can't even pronounce that. Megalopolis sets. Oh my goodness. He tried to kiss extras. Cancel that man right now.
I had actually wanted to do a whole video on this.
You did. You were all jazzed up to talk about Francis Ford.
Francis Ford, yeah, because I just thought that this, not necessarily about his like sexual harassment charges, but just like the details in the making of this movie, Megalopolis. It's like premiering at the, what is it again? Cannes.
Yeah, it also premiered and had some very divisive reviews. Some people calling it a masterpiece and a visionary work of art.
Right.
Some people saying it was crap.
Yeah. So it premiered at the Cannes Festival.
Cannes.
Is it festival?
It was just Cannes.
Is it festival?
Festival.
Okay. And I just thought that it was really interesting because they said that this movie has basically been a movie that he's wanted to make for like 40 years.
Yeah.
And so he just kept like, putting it on the back burner, kept putting it off, whatever. And then he finally did it, because he is old. So I guess he figures it's now or never.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting too, because he fully funded the movie, which I think it was like 120 million.
Yeah. That's cool.
And so I think that that's cool too, because we were kind of talking about just, it's interesting to have these. Well, he's not an actor, right? Just a director. Has he ever been in anything?
He might have made an appearance in some of his movies, but he's a director.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting, to have these directors fund their own movie without help from all of these other, producers and stuff. Because I've also heard with Horizon, the new movie coming out with Kevin Costner, I've heard that he, also, I don't know if he fully funded the movie or if he did most of the funding for it.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of interesting, taking out that middleman, I guess, so to speak, with producing a movie. But then besides all of that information, did you see the trailer for this movie?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Because they did release a trailer. This has, Adam Driver in it. It has is it Aubrey or Audrey? Aubrey Plaza? Aubrey Plaza. It's got Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's got LaBeouf in it?
It's got LaBeouf in it. I love me some Shia LaBeouf. And, he like made his first red carpet appearance for this movie in like for the first time in like 4 years, I think it said. So that's pretty cool because he's been kind of, like off the radar. He's had a lot of like mental stuff going on. But anyway, so just a lot going on with that movie. But, then of course we have the whole sexual harassment stuff. Apparently he was trying to kiss extras on the film. Apparently he was quoted saying that it was no big deal. He was just trying to like get them in the mood.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Trying to get them into the mood. And
I saw this post, but I haven't heard anything else about it. And the movie's since premiered and got like standing ovations. So I just figured that nothing really came of it.
Well, some people are saying that apparently the standing ovation was a very long standing ovation, and people were saying that it was because they know that it's probably going to be the last movie he does.
Yeah.
Because he is so old.
And also I heard that every movie at Cannes gets like a 10-minute standing ovation.
Yeah, that's true too. But I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I am in no way like saying that what he did is okay, or that what anybody that does this kind of stuff is that it's okay. But I feel like it just might be this like older generation kind of thing.
Well, at first I thought you were going to say like it was just like, okay, bye, give me a kiss or something like harmless like that. But to kiss them to get them in the mood, like what do you mean by that? What is that?
Yeah.
Like there's like a sex scene in the movie and like he's going over kissing them, making out with them to try to get them in the mood. That's a little weird. Like that's something different. So I don't know. I'd have to read into that a little bit more.
I don't know. I feel like I watched him. You did too. You saw him like on some interviews during the festival where they're interviewing him. You shared like something about his streaming opinion and all this kind of stuff. But you can just kind of tell like from his personality that he just has this kind of older generation mentality. And I don't know, it's interesting because obviously a lot of these people in Hollywood are sleazebags. They're disgusting. They're inappropriate. They're definitely like crossing the boundaries, like, it's not okay. But then there's also a part of me that just thinks that sometimes things are like, people don't necessarily mean them in the way that they come out.
Yeah.
And like, again, I know that it sounds bad. Like he said he's trying to get him in the mood, but I just see him being like, almost like very like French or something. And just being like, I'm trying to create some energy here. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I'd have to know like exactly what he means by that.
Right.
Because that just sounds
I just picture just like this.
Because even though you don't mean anything by it, like it still doesn't make it any more right. But you have to think like if it was super serious, like it would have came out before now. Like if he's like making out with people on set to get him into like that feels like a story that would have already broke.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just interesting to me, because I feel like nowadays, I mean, like obviously a lot of stuff's brushed under the rug or whatever. And there is a lot of
it's called Holly Weird for a reason.
Right. There are a lot of times where like it's deserved or whatever, like not deserved to be sexually harassed, but like it's not good. It's inappropriate, whatever. But then also there's some times where I feel like people are just like too uptight.
I do too.
And I don't know. I feel like sometimes things are like taken out of like context, and like if you weren't there, sometimes you might not know all the details and things sound worse than they were. And again, kind of like you said, if it was really that bad, you think that stuff would have already come out. I don't know, but
you'd think so. Let somebody. I mean, I wouldn't think that Adam Driver. I feel like he's a man of character, and
right,
very by the book. I feel like that wouldn't have flown with him. So I could be wrong though. I don't know.
Maybe I know Adam Driver
a weirdo too.
Well, I know Adam Driver. He like served in our military, right? He's like a veteran. Like he's a veteran.
Yeah.
A military vet or whatever. And so I feel like again, which don't get me wrong, like people in the military, they can have some like mental problems. But seems like he's a respectable person. So anyway.
Yeah. But you know what, Francis? I'll check out your new movie at some point. I'm sure it's 8 hours long.
It looks interesting.
It reminded me of Cloud Atlas from the images I saw from it with like Tom Hanks.
I can see that. A lot of people are comparing it to Babylon.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked more sci-fi.
They said Babylon like with a sci-fi twist.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I could totally see. Okay, so we got Mortal Kombat 2 coming out next year as well, October 24th.
Mortal Kombat. Did you watch that?
No, but you did, right?
I watched it. I'll just say I hope there's a tournament in this one.
I don't know. Did I watch it?
They didn't even do a tournament in the last one. It was like they were just all fighting at the end.
Yeah.
It was kind of lame. I mean, it was cool. Like the effects were cool.
I think I'm thinking
the characters looked good. But I can't say I loved it. I just kind of got through it. It was okay.
I don't know. I think I did watch it.
I think you may have watched like half of it and then went upstairs.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those deals. And then the last image, we got Yorgos Lanthimos.
He just can't keep away from Emma Stone. And now Jesse Plemons, apparently.
Starring Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. What's this movie about?
Okay, so let me tell you, because I know.
Because I remember reading, but I forgot.
So it's about two conspiracy theorist men who abduct some kind of like CEO or something because they think that she's an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an
interesting
premise.
Yeah. I'm guessing that Emma Stone is the CEO because it said she.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesse Plemons is one of them.
So I'm guessing she's the one that's kidnapped. Yeah. And so definitely very interesting premise.
I'm sure Willem Dafoe will be the other conspiracy guy.
Right. Yeah. Again, I don't love this repeat of working together. Like, I get it. You've got these relationships. Oh, I like to work with you.
This will be the fourth movie in a row with Emma Stone.
But now, like, Jesse Plemons is going to be.
Well, this will be his second one, Jesse.
Yeah. So it's like, which, guys, I love Emma Stone. I love Jesse Plemons. Like, Jesse Plemons is like the.
But throughout history, we've had this directors and actors. They develop a relationship. They work good together. They develop a rapport.
But
it does get a little, especially when they're coming out like back to back like this.
I don't love seeing the same people in different movies.
I feel like De Niro and Scorsese would have little breaks here and there between their collaborations back in the day. Al Pacino and did Al Pacino? I don't know if Al Pacino. I don't think collaborated with Scorsese as much.
Leonardo
and Scorsese for sure. I'm trying to think of some of the other like. Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg was a collaboration. There's a lot of them.
But I'm talking about like not only just the director, but also the same actors.
Yeah.
Like multiple actors.
I mean, you could maybe see Colin Farrell be the partner of Jesse Plemons because he worked with him on The Lobster and Killing of a Sacred Deer. So maybe he'll bring him back to work with him on this one.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely very interesting premise. Like I'm definitely interested for sure. And I mean, we're looking forward to Kinds of Kindness as well too. I don't know if we're going to get to the theater to see it, but
yeah. I liked Poor Things. I just didn't love it. So I'm not exactly on a Yorgos high right now. Like I was because I love this.
I feel like with
3 films before, but
yeah. Why don't we talk about Kinds of Kindness? And we feel like Kinds of Kindness is going to be wild, but it seems like it's going to be like in the realm of.
I've heard it's more like
reality.
Coen Brothers-esque, which is the people that did Fargo and Blood Simple and Big Lebowski and that kind of thing.
That's interesting because I know that Jesse Plemons and Kirsten Dunst were in Fargo. Is that what you're talking about? That Fargo?
If you're talking about the TV show. Talking about the TV show?
I don't know. I just know that they were in
Fargo. There's a TV show that they could have been in, yeah.
And that's like how they met and everything as well.
Okay.
Because Kirsten Dunst and
I haven't watched
Jesse Plemons.
There was a movie in 1996.
Gotcha. Well, it just made me think you're comparing it. And I was like, oh yeah, well, Jesse Plemons is.
Yeah, I mean the show is based on the movie, but yeah.
Yeah, so there we have it. That's the news for tonight, guys.
I will say there was some more news that I did want to talk about. I didn't pull no images or anything, but there's a director named Coralie Furgeet. I posted in my stories, and she's doing some movie with Demi Moore, and it's her first movie back since Revenge, and I love the Revenge movie. You watched that with me.
It was good, yeah.
So I was excited because I thought she had a really good like visual style to her direction. So
gotcha.
I'm excited to see her next movie because that was the only movie she ever made. So
Paul says, please don't actually ban me. I'm sorry. Okay,
Please
fine.
don't ban me.
Michelle,
Act up again, Paul. You're out of here.
Michelle, how do you like Kenny's new sexy Garth wig? Yeah, I had no idea that he got a wig sent to him. And I just see the picture on Instagram like you all do. And I'm like, what the actual hell?
Thanks. I like to play.
So yeah, that was
Foxy lady.
That was very fun, for sure.
I'm gonna put the wig on later, and I'm gonna come in the room and be like, "Foxy lady."
Oh my god. Let's see. Tom says I've heard Furiosa is good, and it took 75 days to film one action scene. That's a good sign, I think.
George Miller is very meticulous.
Michelle wanted to say thank you for looking at my posts on Instagram and liking them. Well, you are very welcome. The sugar plum cheese Danish is out around Christmas. It reminds me of a toaster strudel. Yes, then I have had it. Right now they have this like new pineapple like pound cake. It's like a little perfect round size. I haven't tried it yet though.
Pound cake, huh?
I knew you were going to say that. I love Operation Dumbo Drop with Danny Glover. Is it Glover? And Larger Than Life with Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, I like that one too. To be honest, so it's been so long since I've seen either one. I don't know exactly what they're both about, but I know they both had elephants.
We got Steve in the chat. Greetings, you two lovebirds and flick friends. Francis Ford Capola has been doing Che stuff for years. He was the one that made the Victor Slava stuff go away in the 90s.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Victor Salva made Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. And also I think Powder.
But what happened with him? I don't get it.
He abused like a young boy in one of his like earlier films.
So, who?
He's a creep. Victor Salva.
He did it to somebody, and then Francis made it
go away, and then he had an entire like career resurgence because he did the Jeepers Creepers films.
Well.
Yeah, so you better take back everything you said, or you're going to be canceled too.
Rat Pack Justin probably has a video coming out on Francis Ford Coppola being buds with Sloth from the Goonies and Bill Murray on Murray Island. Yeah, I saw Justin like trying to dab his toes in like new like gossip, like conspiracy,
TMZ style.
Like gossip.
He's very good at it.
Conspiracy theory.
He made me hate Bill Murray when I was done watching his video, and that's very to make me hate Bill Murray. Like you really have to be doing a good job with your video.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of just tell by his personality that he probably isn't a good person.
Yeah, you can tell that, but I don't ever want to dive into all that stuff because it's like
you said,
I just
in
assume
Ghostbusters,
that all these people in Hollywood are they're all shitty people. So I just assume that. I don't want to know the details because that'll make me not like their movies.
Yeah,
and I want to enjoy
sometimes
the
you
movies.
have to put a wall up.
Yeah, I can separate the art from the artist, but it honestly does depend on like there is a line that's crossed. Like somebody can cross a line now and be like, I just can't watch that anymore.
Michelle, do you know where Jesse Plemons started from? He started on Breaking Bad. We did know that.
Yep, Todd.
We watched Breaking Bad in real time, right?
Yeah, the season with Todd we watched.
Yeah,
when it came out.
Foss says Clear Eyes, Full Heart can't lose.
I agree.
I still think of Jesse from the Friday Nights live show.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights show. I never watched that one, but
Jesse Plemons was on there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Let's see. We got Iron Shack. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late, but I'm glad I caught y'all. Well, welcome.
Glad you're here. I haven't seen Iron Shack ever in the chat.
Ken, what's your favorite T-shirt
that I own?
Mel says, "Oh, good Lord, Ken, what are you doing?"
What did I do?
Probably the wig thing or whatever.
That's from the movie. All right.
What's up, everyone? Kay Loves and Shaw, always a pleasure. How's it going, Mel?
I'm still thinking about my favorite shirt.
What's your favorite T-shirt? It better be one that I bought you.
I like my Nightmare on Elm Street one from Walmart. That one actually fits pretty well.
Everybody's saying hi to Mel. Murray says he made Godfather though, so he can just
all is forgiven.
He can sexually harass anyone. I'm just now tapping back in, but yes, Ken TV Glow gives big goosebumps. And Are You Afraid of the Dark vibes? A little bit of Pete and Pete too.
There you go.
Listen, guys, Ken's not a Nick kid, okay? He's a poser.
We didn't have cable.
He's a poser.
I'm not a poser. I've never said I was a Nick kid.
You know what?
So
as much crap as he talks about Disney, Ken was a Disney kid. Can you believe that shit?
I don't know.
I
weird.
was a Nick kid, true and true, through and through.
I mean, I really wasn't. I was a Fox kid, is what I've said before, because I didn't get cable till I was like 12. And by that point, I really wasn't watching those.
You know what,
shows.
Huck? If you're still in the chat, Huck needs to have another quiz, whatever. And it should be on like 90s nostalgia, like Nickelodeon.
You know what? After everything that's come out now, okay, I'm happy to not be a Nick kid. Okay.
That's true.
Those disgusting perverts over at Nickelodeon. All right. I'm happy to not be a Nick kid. I'm glad I was a Disney kid, a Fox Kids kid. All right. I watched Batman, X-Men, Spider-Man, The Tick. You ever seen The Tick? Spoon, Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Samurai Pizza Cats, Pink Panther, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers, Power Rangers. I grew up on that. Okay. Animaniacs,
if you're
Tiny
still in the
Toons,
chat though, put together another one. What did he call those? They weren't called quizzes. What were they called?
Trivia night.
Trivia night. Put together another trivia night. I'm thinking like 90s nostalgia type. He hasn't done that already, has he?
It's possible.
I don't know. Let's talk on Instagram. Me and Ken will be your first 2 contestants, okay? Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's see. Collector Movie Man plans on ordering one of our shirts this upcoming month in June. Very nice. I need to do some like new merch stuff, but that's just like very on the back burner. We're not that legit, you know.
Should be on the front burner.
Ken is a poser. What? He's a Disney kid. I know. What is your all's favorite movie that you both always watch together?
You know what I liked on Disney? There was a show called Bug Juice. It was just about a bunch of kids at camp. It was like the Real World for kids. It sounds
familiar, but
and they were at summer camp. I liked it. That was on Disney too.
A movie that we like to watch together is
what was the show Figure It Out on? Was that Nickelodeon?
Huh?
What was Figure It Out on?
Nickelodeon.
So I did watch some. Like when I got cable, I did watch some Nickelodeon. I just wasn't watching the cartoons because I was like 12 or 13, and I was just past that point.
Where they had the board and they would have to like fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I remember watching like the game shows and stuff. There was some other stuff on there that I checked out.
What's our favorite movie that we both always watch together? We like This Is 40 to watch
This
together.
Is 40's
it's just very relatable for our relationship. Like it's just so.
We used to watch The Heartbreak Kid a lot together.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller. All those comedies, you know.
Yeah. I want to watch This Is 40 again because you just
Forgetting
sent me
Sarah Marshall.
You just sent me a clip of it was a reel.
That's a good movie.
It was like, I won't share it. Is it inappropriate? The one that you sent me?
Oh, the one where the Paul Rudd comes up behind her and he's like, "Should we have sex tonight?" She goes,
No, it was like when you first meet, and then it was like the Notebook scene where she like runs into his arms and they're making out, and then it was like so many years later, and then he's like, "What do you think? Should we have sex tonight?" And she's like, "Oh, that sounds terrible. It's just I'm really constipated." Listen, though, that has not ever been an actual conversation. Okay?
Yeah, you want to make sure to clarify that. Michelle has actually never been constipated.
I don't get constipated. I'm very regular. No, I'm sure.
Jesus. You can tell the live stream's gone on just a little bit too late.
Yeah.
We're already talking about our regularity on stream.
Breaking news, Kenny is a poser and was never a Nick kid, even though he said he loved Nickelodeon.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I watched on Nickelodeon. By the time we got cable, like I was all in on South Park. Like I watched South Park all the time, and I thought it was cool because I watched South Park.
90s Nick trivia. Michelle, you may have to co-host since I have no real knowledge of Nick, but the Fox stuff, yeah, Ken, that rocks. LOL. That's funny. Okay, listen, we don't have to just do like Nick though. We can just do like 90s like nostalgia, 90s theme in general. We could even have like the Rad Pack on because they're like into that stuff.
Michelle versus the Rad Pack. Book it.
No. I don't know how we could do it because we can't do 2 against 3. That's not fair.
You could have the dude on your team. That would be a conflict of interest. Though.
Ooh, we should have Cody. What if we had Cody on our team? Cody, would you do that? I don't know though. He's pretty hardcore Rat Pack.
I don't know.
Cody, pick a side. Who do you pick?
Get Johnny on there.
Who'd you find
Get
first?
Johnny.
Was it the Rat Pack or was it us?
Get Johnny on there.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm serious.
Gus. Get Gus on there too.
Yeah, let's do it. Be fun. That makes sense why we never saw SpongeBob DVDs he got from that person that sent him a lot of trash. Who sent you a lot of trash? We're not talking about people who send you things. They're doing that out of the kindness of their heart. Huck, if you end up doing 90s trivia, I would definitely be interested in joining. Let's see. 80s Disney Channel is goated. I get the theme song for Bug Juice Bop Pop.
The Disney Channel in the
80s? In my head from time to time. This is 40 has a good soundtrack.
It does. It does.
Rocket Power, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, those are some. What's up, gang? Every animated show Ken named is what I grew up on too. I loved Gargoyles and Dark. Is it Darkwing?
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
and
Duck.
DuckTales.
Let's get dangerous. How's it going, Anthony? Oh man, it's all about Rocko's Modern Life.
See, I just didn't want to watch all that stuff.
Absolutely.
I didn't watch all that stuff.
Like Rocko's Modern Life, like now, like I don't know. I feel like when I watched it, I knew that it was a little bit inappropriate. It had those kinds of things that it was like a kid cartoon, but they would like put like kind of some adult humor in there too, kind of like with Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
And
I never watched Ren and Stimpy. Like everybody at school was like falling all over themselves for Ren and Stimpy, and
Ren and Stimpy was gross to me. I couldn't get into it, but yeah. And then didn't they come out with like an
Everybody
adult version?
Everybody was all about Rugrats. I never watched Rugrats.
Oh, Rugrats! Yeah. Hell yeah!
I never watched Rugrats.
Scream Factory banned me from ordering from their website because I asked for a replacement disc and they considered it negative. Be careful posting any criticisms about them. They aren't having it.
Well, just order it off of Amazon. Screw them. How could they ban somebody from ordering from their website? Like, can't you just like order from a different account?
Ken, I'm with you. I never did watch Nickelodeon because I didn't have cable either. I didn't get cable until I was in my 30s, until 3 years after Game of Thrones started. Wow. Yeah. Breaking news. Michelle is regular. Oh,
that is
man.
breaking. I would have assumed that you weren't.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't miss what you said. Figure it out, Rugrats. Yep. Michelle versus Mel. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Dude is Team Rad.
He is.
Invite Sue and Mel. I don't think Sue's doing live streams right now. 90s theme would be good. I haven't done that yet. I shall put the ball in motion. All right, let's do it. Breaking news, Michelle versus the Rat Pack.
I just want to say that Michelle's going to have to take on that battle alone because I made a truce with the Rat Pack like a year ago. So I'm no longer involved in any feuds with the Rat Pack.
But this isn't a feud. This is fun.
You made it a feud when you said it was me versus the Rat Pack.
This is not a feud. This is just fun. I'm not doing it.
It's going to be you and Cody and Johnny.
You know what?
Versus the Rat Pack.
We could also, Allie could be on.
Could be Allie and Anthony's
Anthony.
horror, and
there we go. Because Anthony just said he liked the same cartoons as you.
Yeah, and they.
So here, Huck, take note. We're just talking out loud.
You're talking. He can only have 10 people on the stream, so you can only have 3 teams of 3.
Well, I'm just saying, if the Rat Pack wasn't down, if they didn't want to do it, we've got other options. We've got other options. Let's see. Is this behavior of them normal, Ken? Is it because of Deadpool always putting them on the spot? I've
talked crap about Scream Factory in videos, and it's like I can still order from their site. Like, I've talked good about them too, but
yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard of anybody being banned to order from a site. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you got a credit card, just use it and order. Like, how are they going to ban your credit card from ordering from their website?
Yeah.
Like, are you logged in like in an account on Scream Factory? I didn't even know if you can make accounts. I know you can on Vinegar Syndrome. So
that's kind of crazy.
I don't understand how they can ban you from ordering from their site.
Cody wouldn't mind helping out Mary with media and some 90s trivia.
Breaking news. Cody has abandon the Rat Pack.
Michelle won't be going alone, Cody. Let's see here. Kevin Costner was in a lot of great movies back in the day. He was in great movies like Wyatt Earp.
I need to see Wyatt
I
Earp.
generally
really
like
do.
his performance in The Untouchables, mainly because he reacted to Connery.
See, I'm more of a Waterworld Connery kind of guy. I'm a Robin Hood Prince of Thieves Connery type of guy.
All right, Mel's for it.
She's in for it.
She's in for it. My man's in the chat. Hey, Anthony.
There you go.
We got some lovebirds in the chat. PWO features Taco Man, though. I don't get it.
Oh, that's Pizzao.
Oh.
And
Michelle, I'll be on your side.
Oh,
Breaking news, Michelle claims beef with Rat Pack is personal. Jeez. Listen, I do not want any beef with the Rat Pack.
You did.
Okay?
You made it personal. Yeah.
Johnny will be a last resort pick. Johnny, you are not a last resort pick. You are never my last choice.
Yeah, there's you're not last, Johnny. There's literally 76 other people in the chat. So you definitely weren't last.
What? He's talking about the stream though. The being our choice.
Yeah.
But I get it. Let's see. People just talking about the whole getting blocked on ordering.
My bank account told me it wasn't on their end or mine, so go figure. Huh. That's just weird.
Just don't be on Tim's team. You're not going to win.
See, Foz, I like Tombstone, but I don't love it. So I kind of do want to see Wyatt Earp to see if I resonate with that story a little bit better.
Ooh, getting cold now. Ken, did you watch Batman Beyond? That was such a banger.
I did. I watched everything Batman.
Umbrella. He just asked for a replacement disc because my Company of Wolves has issues.
Well,
and hit the likes, everyone.
Factory are a little shady.
Ooh.
We've gone for almost 2 hours tonight.
We still have 82 peeps in here. I feel like we need to
Michelle has declared war on the Rad Pack.
No.
I apologize.
Definitely
I apologize. I have no beef. This is all on Michelle's end. I will abandon her in the battlefield.
Oh my God.
Like a good husband. No, I'm just joking. I would be there to take on.
Wow.
I would move mountains and fight every war
me
for
in the battlefield.
I'd dust off the pink headband and I'd go straight into
Sounds
battle.
like I need a new partner. Guys, make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the stream before you get out. Once the stream ends, if you find it in the kindness of your heart, get back into the video and leave a comment. Leave a comment of your favorite 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, leave us that comment
in
the comment section. Are you done? Is there anything else?
I have never seen Michelle this violent.
You don't want to tell people about we need an intervention. You don't want to tell people about what we got coming on the channel this week?
Okay, so we're trying to get back on a schedule. We are hoping to go see the new Garfield movie with our kids this week. So we're really being ambitious when we say this, but I'm just going to speak it out into the universe and I'm going to make it happen. But we're going to go see Garfield on Thursday and we're going to get out a review that night.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
We're going to do it. And then on Saturday, we're hoping to do I think we're just leaving it as a surprise, right?
Yeah, we're going to try some different type of content.
We got some different stuff we're going to experiment with. So make sure you support it, check it out, watch it, share it.
We'll be back next Monday nights.
And be on the lookout for some more information about this 90s trivia stream.
Michelle has
we'll see what happens.
Laid down the gauntlet.
Let's
and,
chat.
It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one for sure. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys later.
And bye.